Not every leader terrified a continent. Some names alone were enough to make Europe ask one question: where will he strike next?
Throughout history, there have been thousands of leaders, kings, generals, conquerors, and emperors, but very few, so few that you could count them on one hand, were men whose name alone was enough to terrify an entire continent. Napoleon Bonaparte was not merely a commander who won battles, nor just an emperor who ruled many lands. Napoleon was a collective nightmare. All of Europe, from London to Vienna, from Berlin to Moscow, went to sleep and woke up asking the same question: where will he strike next? And the strange thing? The man who caused all of this was not born a prince, not the son of a king, not even from a people who were seen as one of us. Napoleon was born an outsider to his country, his language, his class, and from that moment, the story began. History always tries to convince us that great men appear suddenly. But the truth? None of them come from nothing. Napoleon did not wake up one day and say, "I will become an emperor." Napoleon was forged, layer upon layer, humiliation upon humiliation, frustration upon frustration. And what came later was a very natural result for a child who never found his place in the world. Before Napoleon became a commander of armies, he was a short child, his accent mocked by classmates, his name mispronounced, his place always at the back of the line. They saw him as arrogant, angry, and excessively silent. But they did not see what was boiling inside him. Napoleon did not dream of being loved. He dreamed of being in control. And at that exact point, he became different from any leader before him. Because there is a vast difference between someone who wants to rule and someone who wants to compensate. Europe did not fear Napoleon simply because he was a military genius. They feared him because he did not play by the same rules. He did not fight for land, nor even for personal glory. Napoleon fought as if he had an old score to settle with the entire world. And every battle was a step closer to proving, first to himself, before anyone else, that he was no less than any king. And that is exactly what we will begin to understand as we trace the story, from its very beginning, not from the moment he raised a sword, but from the moment he felt the entire world had rejected him. Because sometimes, the most dangerous leader in history is not the one who won many battles, but the one who decided he could never afford to lose again.